You know what I'm saying? What's happening, family? That's just a little something, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be doing that a little later. We're going to get into that, man. Like, me and wifey just hung out today, you know what I'm saying? Chill, look at some watches, man. We have fun today. But today, we're going to be talking about a particular timepiece. I got a couple of timepieces, man, I want you guys to see. You've seen them before, you know what I'm saying? But like this particular one you haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? And similar to this one I got on my, the wrist check, you know what I'm saying? It's that Green Woody, man. Y'all saw the video. And if you haven't, you can go back and check it out. But anyway, yeah, let's talk about this watch, man, and the future of, I guess, Invicta's character line, you know what I'm saying? I got some questions, man, and the only people that can answer that is people from Invicta. So hopefully they get to see this one day, someday in the near future, and get back with us, you know what I'm saying? So, in the meantime, somebody hit that lightning. What's happening, family? It's your boy Trap Vision 3D, man. Yeah, we gonna be doing this type of movement right here. I'm doing this is like your John, the phone guy, slash, you know what I'm saying, Tommy Big Time, you know what I'm saying? This day vision right here. So we gonna be looking top down at this particular piece right there. So let's jump in it. And if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, feel free to jump in at any time. Subscribe, you see that right there? Go ahead and hit that, you know what I'm saying, when the notification bell hits, you know what I'm saying? All right, family, so what we got here, man, is Subaqua specialty, right? You see the structure, see the resemblance? This is a regular type of, if you can say regular about Invicta, because Invicta always kind of crazy with their designs. But this one is the Looney Tunes version, and this one has Daffy Duck in it. And you know what? I've seen this piece when it first came out, and I think, man, I want to say before they launched it, it was like $199, right? So if anybody bought it, you know what I'm saying, before they launched it, I think it was like $199 or something crazy, or $159. But then they lowered the price to like $100. I actually got this one off of, I want to say Amazon. Yeah, I got this one off Amazon, and this was the cheapest one. I didn't get this at launch. I got this one for like $70. You know what I'm saying? But it was Daffy Duck, and I'm not, you know, I like Daffy Duck. I thought he was probably one of the funnier characters outside of Bugs Bunny. But here's the thing. I don't know what they had to do to get the contract to say, hey, let me put your, you know what I'm saying, get licensing for this thing. But they got it, and now it's here. The only thing I'll say about this watch, well, there's a few things I'll say about this watch, is, yes, it's anatomic, it's lightweight. You know what I'm saying? It has a Chinese movement and it's automatic. So peep out this movement. Like I just did an up close on it. You know what I'm saying? Check out the movement on it. You know what I'm saying? So it is, what was it? It was like a Chinese movement, TY 2809, right? And I looked it up to see what that movement was about. It's like a seagull movement. And based on the information I got online, that is probably one of the cheaper versions, but the one that Invicta used is pretty stout and sturdy, right? It doesn't compare to the NH35A or the NH38A, you know what I'm saying? But it's still a pretty decent movement. Would you waste your time trying to get an auto winder to keep this thing moving? Man, just shake it up, bro. Just shake it up, you know what I'm saying? Well, here's the thing about this watch. Is in certain lines that Invicta do as far as characters, as you can see, I brought some other two character watches out. Let me show you something. I just want to do a comparison. So you see this Mickey Mouse, right? It looks like a coin edge, man. This thing, I mean, it's a Pro Diver. And I think anytime you put a character on Pro Diver, man, I think it pops. In my opinion, it pops a lot harder than adding them to other, you know what I'm saying, other styles. Until you get to this sucker right here, to where this is a character line, but it doesn't look like a character line. This looks like like I said, if you can call Invicta ordinary, this right here is what I call the Wakanda special. But this is Subaqua Venom, you know what I'm saying? And it's the Black Panther. This is number limited edition. That's number limited, as well as this one. All right, so this one has an NH38A in it that has, you know what I'm saying, that heartbeat just like this one. You can kind of tell like similarities. Well, I ain't shake this one up. I haven't worn it in a couple of days. But yeah, you see their heart moving in there. They got the same concept, right? Only thing is, I mean, both of these two are 52 millimeters. That's a 46. Look at it like if you, okay, while you guys out there looking, honestly, and I'm asking you, like, leave a comment below. Which one would you pick of the two? You know, and this especially for those people that don't like Invicta or not considering to buy Invicta, but you may, if you had a chance, if you had the opportunity to pick between these two, which one would you grab first? Just be 100% honest with me. This one right here was cool. It's lightweight. Only thing is, if you can see Daffy, you know what I'm saying, he's in that one little position. I don't know what they had to go through to decide what position he was going to be in or what style they wanted to have him in. I mean, he had a bunch of iconic styles. This one was one of my favorite stances that he had right here, you know what I'm saying? But I would have liked to see that on the dial. Now, the problem I got with this is I get it. It's a novelty piece, and it's just, I would say Invicta flex his muscles like, hey, look, we got licensing from the Looney Tunes, you know what I'm saying? But this is something I came up with, and I know Looney Tunes is like back from like the 40s or something like that. So I still grew up on this, watching this as a kid. So, man, I would have loved to have seen like different variations of this. Now, if you can see the markers inside there, there's no time, there's no numbers or anything like that. There's a circle or a few circles, and I actually looked at that a little closer. That's actually like his foot. You know what I'm saying? And then like you got that odd shaped one, I would imagine that would be his beak. So at the like at the 12 o'clock, that may be his beak or something like that. I'm not sure, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just said that because I remember the episode he had where he got his bill shot off. You know what I mean? I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'm not really, man, I just think it could have been better. Being 100, you know what I'm saying? Because Invicta, if you can see, man, look at, like, just look at the lugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the machine work on it. So, it's a fixed bezel, of course, just like this one. And you see the similarities? Even that, you know what I'm saying, like, in here, this just light. This is a lightweight watch. And I give it to Invicta for style, man, but okay, let's put it like this. For a first run, cool. But like, we ain't got nothing else. I haven't seen another Looney Tune piece, and this watch came out last year. You know what I'm saying? I remember when they announced it, man, we were hyped. People were on Power Play like, oh man, we gonna have a Looney Tune watch. And it was nothing else after this. Now, this comes in, you got Tasmanian Devil, you got Bugs Bunny, let me see, what else you got? I think it was like Sylvester and Tweety. I think it was like 4 of these things, man, four or 5 of these things, right? And then it was nothing else, man. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have like, what's the cat, man, with the guns, man? I can't think of his name. The big old chicken, Foghorn Leghorn. They didn't have him. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some other characters, some main characters they could have had in there. I mean, Porky Pig, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. So, and I know that they do a real good job with, like, they come out with Marvel, they come out with the Mickey Mouse. Those, man, that's like a given. But this was it, man. This was it, man. It's like they grabbed it and, like, nothing else. So, Invicta, I'm waiting to see, man. This needs to be a redemption story, man, because though, you know what? I actually went to Zales today, and the store manager looked at this watch, and she was like, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you don't take my word for it? Psh, I got the proof. Talking about watches, we got the match on fly with it. You know.
I wanted to see that a little bit because I saw it from the side. That is cool.
Yeah, you know.
Clear.
A little Invicta, yeah. Some little light, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, some little light. You know what I mean? Boy wasn't playing, you know what I'm saying? Like, she thought this watch was nice, but it's different than what you normally see. Now, what can you compare this watch to? Pretty much nothing. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? There's not another watchmaker out there that I know that would do something like this. That's kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? Other than what, like a Richard Mille. But that's like a $200,000 watch. And I don't think anybody that's, you know what I'm saying, like buying something like this is going to jump like, you know what? This ain't going to work. Let me get a Richard Mille. I mean, if you got $250,000 in your pocket, you know what I'm saying? Hey, feel free. But I'm just, you know what I'm saying, this one, man, I'm going to be 100 with y'all. I'm disappointed. Being 100. And now, with, let me see, Daffy Duck is, you know what I'm saying, like that position, the coloring, it's just like, it's a lot going on the dial. And, like, really, if you look at it, you have to study to really see them. But, like, if you just first glance, you're like, okay. You just think it's an orange watch. You're like, oh, there's a character in it. Now, here's the other thing. It's number limited, case back, which I think is cool. You know what I'm saying, how they did the case back. Mine is, like 175 out of 1,000, which I said was dope. But I will agree with some of the watch communities that's non-Invicta lovers. When you say limited edition and you limit it to 1,000, it has to be special. And I missed that on this one. I missed that on this watch. Now, the Bugs Bunny, I would say, because it has his face down here at the 6 o'clock, that one, yeah, that I like that one. The Tasmanian Devil was another one that was, you know what I'm saying, I think was more, had more detail. This one, man, is too much. Like, I understand he black and orange, but, like, I think it should have been broken up, man. The colors are, like, throwing me off, you know what I'm saying, because he's blending in with everything else. I don't know how they could have done it. I'm not a watch engineer or anything like that. I'm not a designer. I'm just, you know, I'm a fan of the watch brand, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that of all my watches and the Subaqquas outside of Pro Divers is one of my favorites. And I just don't feel this one like that. So if I had to rate this one, man, I give it like a, man, 3 flames. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I give it 3 flames. So, family, that's my time with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all stay tuned. I got some other videos that's about to drop, you know what I'm saying? You'll see me and Wifey Day out, and that kind of encompasses some other stuff we're trying to get done. Anybody from this area, from Indianapolis or Chicago, man, hit me up. Let me know that you're watching. Let me know you subscribe. And if you know somebody that got Invicta and they not subscribed to the channel and they in Indiana area, like Indianapolis, man, even Gary, Hammond, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I don't even care, Evansville. Like, if you guys can come close, let me know that you're out there. I'm talking to a couple of spots, man. I'm gonna do a pop-up shop here, collectors event, so we can come on and just come together here, have our own chapter right here, and then converge and do our cruise together with everybody else. You feel what I'm saying? So let's get that cracking. If you're not subscribed, go ahead. Don't even trip. Go ahead, subscribe, hit that button. You know what I'm saying? You'll hit a bell or whatever, or click the bell. You be rocking with your boy. I'll see you guys Thursday. Thursday. Come mess with your boy, man. Y'all be blessed.